Now I am going to discuss some more metaphors in this class. Okay, I am going to discuss some more metaphors, figures of speech. I am talking about rhetoric. Okay, in my previous class I have already passed some informations regarding similes and metaphors. Now I am discussing, okay, event word I am using. Okay, so I am discussing some more metaphors. How can it be identified? Okay, I am giving an example. So what is metaphor? I am once again lying focus on definition of the metaphors. Okay, now what is metaphor? Metaphor is an implied simile. It can be said. That means the comparison here takes place, but it is somewhat hidden. Okay, somewhat hidden, but spoken directly. Why are you barking? I have already said. Why are you barking? There is a hint that you are a dog, that you have been compared to a dog. Okay, now I am discussing. There is no such word like. Now I am just discussing this. He is a cheetah. In the race. So what is the meaning? He is a cheetah. How can he be a cheetah? There is a comparison to a different objects. Cheetah is a different object and he is a different object. Okay? If two different objects are compared with no such words like he, like, as, okay, then it can be said that this is a metaphor. Now here is a comparison between two objects like human being and cheetah. He and cheetah. So it can be written as this is an example of metaphor. You can write it. When a question is asked, what is the comparison here? Yeah, which figure of speech is used here in this sentence? Then you can say that this is an instance of metaphor, and cheetah and the word he are compared here. Yeah, we are compared here, but whatever you can choose to write, you can write. Okay, sometimes only you have to find out the metaphor. Okay, which metaphor? What is being said here? Okay, then he and cheetahs are compared. That means here the meaning is he runs as fast as cheetah. Is that clear? The comparison is here implied. Comparison is here implied. I have already mentioned that he is cheetah. The camel is the sheep of the desert. What a sheep does in the ocean or river or any here, the camel does the same thing in the desert. Okay. Similarly, here now I am discussing one more example. Okay. Suppose that night owl. I am taking examples from the net always. You can also discuss and find certain example. This is, so here what is the comparison? The night owl. Night owl, owl is a different object. Here he is a differential, he is a human being. So when two different objects are compared and the comparison is implied in the sentence, you can say that this is a metaphor. So what is the comparison? Here a night owl has been compared, or owl has been compared to he, the word he. Okay, human being like he. So here is the comparison, so you can say that this is a metaphor. I am giving another example. How can you write it? Okay, you can write here that this is an example of metaphor. Here the comparison is between two different objects like he and owl. As owl can see in the night, he can also see in the night. The meaning here is hidden. Okay, that an owl stays up all the time at night. He does the same thing. Okay, that is the meaning of the sentence. But the comparison is between. You have to only write the two words, two different words. He should be in single quote and owl should be in also single. So he and owl are compared here. You have to write only one. And now suppose Rahul is a sloth. Between here, Rahul is like a sloth, then it is a simile. And if the simile has been, and if the like is omitted here and it has been directly said, then Rahul is a sloth, then you can say that it is a metaphor, because the two different objects like Rahul, a human being, and sloth is an animal, have been compared here, and that is why it is a metaphor. The meaning is Rahul is as slow as sloth, walks as slow as, does some work as sloth. It can be said the meaning. Is that clear? Now I am again writing something. Your eyes are stars. Here the comparison is also implied, but it had been directly said that your eyes are shining as brightly as the stars. Is that clear? That means eyes has been compared to the stars, which are two different objects. Which are two different objects. Your eyes are stars. Then how can it be written in the examination? If anybody is, if your examiners are asking you to write and the meaning of the sentence, some more numbers are allotted to this your question, then you have to write something. So what is the meaning? You have to make it clear. The meaning with example. This is an instant of, this is a metaphor, you can say this is an instant of, this is an example of metaphor. Okay, a metaphor can be transferred as, can be changed from metaphor to simile by using word like, such as, like. Okay, so how can it be turned? Okay. Your eyes are stars. Okay, that means your eyes are shining as brightly as stars. As stars in the night, your eyes are in the night too. Okay, here the comparison is. Now I am discussing another. Now I have to provide you certain example. He is the Amitabh Bachchan of the industry. He is the Amitabh Bachchan of the college. As Amitabh Bachchan is a good actor, he is also very much like Amitabh Bachchan. Okay, he is Michael Jackson of India. That means as dancer has been compared to the Michael Jackson. But the comparison between two different objects, the same object have been compared, and that is why it is not metaphor. Okay, if you are, why are you crammering? Why are you crammering? Again metaphor. And special attribute from an animal or bird from has been taken and placed to somewhere else. Okay, and a figure of speech can be different. Okay, in the sense that if a metaphor, if a sentence is a metaphor, then it can be an also hyperbaton or something else like some other figure of speech too. I want to mean here. Okay. Now Rahul is a sloth. Okay. Interviews are battlefields. Interviews are battlefield. I am taking just example from the net. Okay. So I am interviews are battlefield. Now what is the meaning here? Battlefield. That means something to conquer. Okay. This is an example of metaphor, Here the two objects, interviews and battlefields are mingled, compared. Okay? As something is conquered in the battlefield, same thing has been done in the interviews. Okay? And that is why there is a comparison between. So what is, I am leaving this class with the certain definition that simile is very much like a simile is very much like a comparison. Simile is a comparison that can be used with words like and as. But metaphor is an implied simile. It can be said in another word that the comparison is hidden here. Is that clear? Now I am leaving this one. Okay? This class I will discuss some more examples of different figures of speech. I am leaving this metaphor or rhetoric phrase here. Okay? Buenas tardes. He is my shield. He is my shield. Protection. As a shield is used to protect something, and he has been compared to shield here. The comparison is between shield and the word he are done here. Okay? Sure.